So I'm having one of those moments where I just want to get rid of everything that I own. Like, I feel like I could get rid of 50% of things in this house. Like, there are a lot of cupboards that are bursting. We've just been through a really tricky time with illness. We ended up in hospital with one of our twins, and thankfully, because of the routines that we have in place, I follow the Fly Lady system. My husband knows the drill for morning and evening routines. He was able to keep that under control at home. And when I came back, it was all pretty much ticking over nicely, but we both feel like there's just too much stuff everywhere. We both like a minimal house, you know, stress-free, the less stuff the better. We have a lot of children's stuff around, like you kind of can't get away from toys and things like that. We do have a minimal toy collection, I would say, compared to a lot, but still probably too many. I've already started to go through the toys, but over the next few weeks before Christmas, I would like to do a whole declutter of the house. I think in the new year, I'm going to have to find a new job. And with that comes obviously a lot of stress and a lot of mental capacity, and I just want to make sure that the house is as simplified as possible so that I can focus on that. So today I'm having a little look around the lounge. I started yesterday with the TV unit. We don't watch much TV, we just have like a smart TV, and we had like an Xbox there that we used to use to watch things on, and I've gotten rid of the Xbox yesterday and just put some children's books there. I'll show you the TV unit in a moment, and I think this would be quite a nice place to store some toys. We've got a playpen, again I'll show you in just a second, which we'd like to get rid of sometime soon. And yeah, so I'm thinking the TV unit might be nice storage for the kids' toys. So let's have a look. So this is the TV unit, and I've just put a few books in the top here for the babies, and I think it just looks quite homely with the colours, and it's nice that it's books. I've got DVDs down the bottom here, which I'm going to clear out today, and then hopefully I can put a couple of their toys in there, like some wooden toys and things that I tend to use when they're supervised, so I can just get them out because they can't actually open these doors yet, although I don't think it'll be long. And then this is our playpen. It kind of takes up a lot of room in here, but also it's out of the way, so it's not too intrusive on the room. But yeah, they've got a few toys in there that I think could be stored in our TV unit. Just a little basket and a few little blocks and their tractors. So I've got a bin bag, and I'm just going to bag up all these DVDs. They'll all be going to charity. I don't know if people buy DVDs anymore, but I don't want to just throw them away, so I'm going to send them to charity. So I've been through them, and I know there's just one box set that my husband wants to keep, which is 24, and then the rest is going to go. Friends, oh, love them, so nostalgic, but we've got it on Netflix. We do not need to store this in our house anymore. This one's actually a friend, so I'm going to ask her if she wants that back to pregnancy yoga. Just giving it a good spray under there, and then a wipe, and we're done. It's pretty dirty. This one really needs supervision because it's got these like little posts on, so I'm going to pop this in here because I know that they can't get to it. And I'm going to pop the little cars in. Ooh. I think that will do for now. I'm going to leave the rest in the playpen until we get rid of the playpen. I'm actually wondering if I take these doors off because they do like to have free access to their toys. And they're probably going to like catch their fingers and things in the doors when they can open them. So I'm thinking maybe they're just on a little hinge. We could get rid of that and it could just be open for them. So I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this room is pretty clear of clutter now. It's one of the ones that we let the babies free range in, so I've had to baby proof, but we've pretty much just got toys and furniture in here now, so I'm really happy with that. This corner is a bit of a problem area for me. I block it off with a poof, and it's the only area that the babies can't get to. So I've ended up with like the nappy changing stuff, the dog biscuits, there's a dog towel under there. So anything that I don't want them to get to gets shoved in that corner. So it's not ideal, but that is the only kind of cluttered area in here, and it does work. So I've got about another 10 minutes now before the babies wake up, so I'm just going to have a quick look through the cupboards in the playroom. I have been decluttering this room whilst they've been awake, just going through the books and the toys, but the cupboards down below here have got like stationery and things in that just aren't safe for babies, and they want to climb all in the cupboards every time I'm in there. So I'm going to have a quick look through those now. When we decorated this room, probably 6 months ago, we did declutter in here, so I know there's not too much to go, but I've been shoving like loads of paperwork away. We've got another playpen in here. Thing is with twins, like, you have to leave them quite a lot because you can't take two everywhere with you, so we do have two playpens, one in here and one in the living room, which has been really handy, but they are getting to the point now where they just scream when you leave them in a playpen and they want to be free, and I do tend to leave them free in here now, so it's pretty much baby proofed, and I think probably by Christmas the playpens will be gone. I've got these beautiful flower presses. This one was my auntie's, and I think it was her mum's, so my grandma's. Yes, it's lovely, beautiful. And then I've got this one, and I pressed all the flowers for our wedding, so I feel a bit like sentimental about this, and so I'm going to keep it and hope that when the boys are a little bit older they like pressing flowers from in the garden. Don't know if that's a boy thing, probably not going to be interested at all, but we'll see. So come the weekend, I tackled this built-in cupboard. I'm going to show you an after in a moment, and it's not like a huge transformation, but it's created quite a bit of space and it is now in order, and I got rid of loads of baby stuff I didn't need anymore. So I then moved on to tackling the under sink cupboard, and oh my gosh, we had accumulated a lot under there, which is funny because we use like 2 products on a day-to-day basis. I just don't know where they come from. So I started by emptying it out. There was such random stuff in there. Some of it, I didn't even know what it was. Like, what is this tube? Who knows? So I got everything out, and then I started to clean it up, gave the cupboard a good clean, and then cleaned all of the products and started to put them back in. Something at some point has leaked in the bottom of here. It's gross. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this box because it's just disgusting. It's wooden. It doesn't really work with a wet surface. So if I find a plastic one at some point, then I'll replace it. But for now, I'm just going to do away with the box. I don't know why I have so many hot water bottles. Do you love a hot water bottle though? I'm going to get rid of the tiny one and this older one. Much better. For full transparency, I wanted to show you a little pan of our garage. Everything that we've decluttered over the months that have gone by ends up in the garage, and it is really hard to get what you've decluttered out of your house. And so in a sense, it's great to have a garage because there's somewhere to put all the stuff that you don't want in your house. But oh my gosh, it is overwhelming. And this weekend we did a huge clear out of the garage. Everything that needed to go to the tip or the charity shop, I loaded into the cars and off it went. And I'm going to try and get better at this going forwards, because I do use the garage as a utility space, so I really don't want so much stuff building up in there all the time. I would like it to be more of a functional room. And here's what it looked like after. I've put our heated drying rack in here so I can keep all of the laundry in one space, and so far over the last few days that's worked really nicely. Again, it still looks like a garage, it's still full of stuff, but it's a lot clearer now. And we ended this weekend by starting to make our Christmas cake. We follow a Mary Berry recipe, and you have to let the fruit soak for a few days first. That's what we're doing here. The boys were just playing with a wooden spoon whilst we did this, which is really cute. They love watching whatever we're up to in the kitchen. Thank you so much for watching if you've got this far into the video, and I hope to see you next week for some more.